Why? Why tease the audience anymore where we could just get started?
That's right. That is right. Yo.
Here we are, live and in color, coming in stereo.
There you go. Live from Saturday night, Lost River Drive-In. I'm live.
How's everybody doing this evening? Happy Wednesday. Happy
Wednesday
to everybody that hasn't seen us in a while. I had been talking to Justin a little bit about, over the last couple weeks or so, we had talked about getting back together this week. And as a lot of you guys know, I mean, I've had a lot going on. I really have. I've been in the process of getting a lot of work done that I needed. I had a root canal 1 week. I had a wisdom tooth pulled last week. Which I'm finally starting to feel mostly healed from that. And then Friday is court for custody here, the custody hearing, and there's just been a lot going on. But we're here, Justin. How are you, my friend? How's it been for you?
Man, I'm doing great. Things are awesome and work's great. Life is, overall really good. Actually seeing a lot of movies in theaters this year, which is pretty nice. And, the YouTube channel's still going. I got two new streams that I'm doing. Cinemedge podcast and Scream Gay Horror. So, which is like my version of a male version of an Elvira host right there. So living the gay life. So
well, I'm glad to hear it, man. It's nice to hear that you're doing well. And if you guys hadn't noticed, look at Justin's setup. He's a radio DJ now. We were just talking about that.
I know we were feeling some Halloween ends, but I was also gonna say Stretch from Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2.
Yeah, there you go. Either one's a win.
That's right.
Want to shout out everybody that is in the chat so far.
Hello.
Let's see. We've got Savoy. How you doing? Ali, Rudy.
Hello.
Mark. Christina.
Hey, everybody.
Brad, what's up? Kevin.
Sarah.
Nathan.
Evan.
Sarah. Sam.
Zach.
Goodness. Zach. Eli.
Christina, what's up?
What's up, everybody? How's everybody doing? We're happy. We are happy to be here tonight. We're happy to talk to you guys. John, what's up, brother?
Hello, John.
We're gonna answer. Well, we're gonna kind of just talk tonight. We're gonna talk to you guys. We're gonna talk to each other and catch up with each other. There's no real theme aside from movies and horror specifically.
Exactly.
And yes, Eli's right. Hit the like button. You already know what it is. Okay.
Like it.
That like button, it takes you half a second to hover over that bad boy and click it. So Justin, guess what? The other day,
what's up?
I had noticed in my kitchen that there was a portion of my ceiling that was kind of like bowed out a little bit. And I was
gosh.
This is not great. And then it started to crack. And I rent, so I don't have to pay for it, thank God. So I got in touch with my landlord, and I was like, yeah, y'all might want to come check this out. So they met me here when I got off work today. They pulled up right after I pulled up. I hadn't even come inside yet. And I was like, oh, yeah, come on in. I opened the door, and as soon as we opened the door, you can see into my kitchen from my family room. And I saw ceiling on the ground. And I was like, oh, it finally broke. Yeah, so they went up in there and they realized that there is a frozen air conditioning pipe, I guess. I don't know anything about HVAC. And it was causing it to leak. And then that leak was causing it to kind of bow out, and it eventually gave way. So they're going to have to cut a section out of my kitchen ceiling and replace it. So that's awesome.
Life.
I know.
Life.
This one's easy, Kevin. Freddy versus Jason. Come on.
Jason goes to hell. I'm just kidding. Freddy versus Jason.
Okay. Kevin, I would love to talk to Rob Zombie, but ain't no way we would ever be able to get in touch with that guy. He doesn't like to talk about Halloween anyway. And by the way, did you see Jamie Lee's post today, Justin?
I did not. What was it today?
It was great. She said she was in London And she said there was this
Oh,
beautiful blonde woman next to me that talked to me and said, "Hey, I played Michael Myers' mother." And then she introduced herself to me as Sherry Moon Zombie. And then
no
her
shit.
Yeah, and then she said, and then her
Wow.
husband introduced himself, Rob Zombie. And she said, I thought
Oh
that was
my
a really cool moment.
gosh.
Yeah, so she ran into Sherry and Rob in
What
London.
the heck?
Yeah, yeah,
That is amazing. Wow. That is
yeah.
unreal. That is some super fun stuff there.
So it was really cool. I thought that was cool. I was like, this is amazing.
I bet
I think
so.
I think that was like one of the first things I saw on Instagram today.
That might have
So
been what Doug sent me. Let me look at this real
he
quick.
did because he sent it to me too, and I was like, yeah, I saw it. I love
Oh,
yeah.
sorry.
Look at that.
Yeah,
Look at that.
that is pretty freaking awesome right there. I love that. Like, look at that. Worlds collide.
I know.
So,
No, Kevin. Neither one of us have met Rob because Rob doesn't
nope.
he doesn't do cons.
And I've wanted to see him in concert, but I've always missed the opportunity to.
Hey, JDev, what's up?
What's up, J-Dev?
Okay, so I'm gonna get this right out in the open now, Justin, because you are someone that I want to talk to about this. I just want to know your overall thoughts. I saw your spoiler-free review you posted, and tell me you loved I Know What You Did Last Summer. Like, tell me you loved it.
Can I cuss on here?
Yeah.
I fucking loved I Know We Did Last Summer. Like, I was like, hell yeah.
And that's really interesting. I just want to say really quickly because Justin loves the original. And there was a lot of people. Well, there was a lot of people that loved the original that were not fans of the new one. So when I saw that you liked it, because obviously there's a decision they make in the third act of this one that was it was pissing some people off. But you were a big fan. You were a big fan. You really liked it.
I did. You know, when it first happened, like for a second, I was like, oh. And then I was like, you know what? This actually, I mean, if you think about what's up, everybody.
How's everybody doing?
If you think about the first movie and you think about I Still Know You Did Last Summer and the development of this character, which I won't say if you haven't seen it. And then you see how they are in this new movie, it just makes sense.
Well, that kind of narrows it down to a couple people that it could be. But guys, if you haven't seen I Know What You Did Last Summer yet, what are you doing? Go out there and support the freaking movie. Okay?
It's Ryan Phillippe, everybody. He comes back.
Yeah, so. He comes back.
Barry comes back as a ghost.
Oh, Sean Sheridan with a $5.99 super chat. Thank you, my friend. Crew is back. I thought Justin's Halloween Resurrection love killed the friendship. Have you seen Happy Gilmore 2? If not, don't. It's terrible. I haven't seen it. I told Christian I was never a big fan of the first one. So
I really love the first one, and I really enjoyed the second one. So and by the way, my love for Halloween Resurrection, that would never come between me and Nick.
Never. So never. We'll always be able to get through that together.
We will get through everything.
We will persevere. We will persevere.
We'll hold each other's hands and walk down the street. I don't know where I was
together.
Going with that, but
yes,
together.
The aisle. We're gonna walk down the aisle.
Yep, a friendship.
Yes, thank you, Sean. Thank you, Sean, for the super chat. I appreciate you, brother.
But I know
Fachi, what's going up, Fachi?
What's up, Fachi? But I know we did last summer real quick. Yeah, I being a fan of the first two movies, and rewatching, I'll always know we did last summer. Like, it's not that bad like I remember. I know it's but talking about the first two movies, I was so happy with this film. I love this movie. I know it's splitting people. Like, some people love it, some people hate it. I loved it, and I thought the ending was great. And I really loved some of the surprises that we had in this movie. One in kind of like the close to the third act, and then you had this like awesome end credit scene, which I thought was just great. So being a fan of these movies, I gave it a stamp of approval. So
there you go.
What'd you think of it?
By the way, Kevin, Bride of Chucky over Leprechaun 3 any day.
Bride of Chucky.
I really, really dug it, man. You know what's funny is I just, it always tickles me when I'll use a phrase to describe something, and then like
Yeah.
people will run with that, or like be like, I don't know, like I titled my video, I know what you did last summer is better than the original. And
Oh,
and
I mean that's
I'll explain, but like
yeah.
I had two different reactions. One person literally commented on Patreon when I posted it and said WTF. And then another
Wow.
person, Mark Saturn Video, was like I think he was intrigued. He didn't say anything about it. And then when he saw it, he quoted me and said, better than the original? Yes. And I was like, thank God. Now, look, here's the thing. I've always liked I Know What You Did Last Summer.
Mm-hmm.
I do. But I've never been in love with it like I have with the Scream franchise. So for me, I just needed to really like this one, and it was probably going to be my
Yeah.
favorite in the series. And I really liked it, and it's my favorite in the series. I think it has the strongest acting. I think it has actually really the only surprising third act. Like, let's just be real.
I mean,
Go ahead.
I would say here's the thing though. When we get these horror movie reboots, a lot of people are like, change it up, make it edgy, do something that's not safe.
Mm-hmm.
And we are back. Yes, we are. And they weren't safe with it. They're like, we're gonna, even at like interviews with the director Jennifer, she even said that like this movie's ending, people are gonna love or hate it. Like they knew going into the movie, they were like, people are gonna either love this ending or they're gonna hate this ending. And
I loved it. I loved it.
I mean, the thing about
I
it
thought it
is
made sense for this character. Like I really
it
do
made
think,
sense.
and we're not talking about, I'm not going to spoil anything, guys, but I think it made sense for this character. The journey this character went on.
Yep.
I did not feel like it was too far of a stretch.
It wasn't too far of a stretch. Yeah. And I was going to say, it wasn't like it was thrown in there. Like it went with the story. Sometimes they throw something in a movie and it just doesn't feel right, or if it doesn't make sense. And this made sense. This character's arc. And I kind of had a feeling that it might possibly be this person when there was a character in the movie who's about ready to die, and they take off the fisherman mask and they say it's you.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
well,
yeah.
The funny thing is, Justin, I saw this with my brother, and not even a half hour into this movie, I turned to him and I said, it's this person. And he was like, I don't know if they do that. I'm like, it's going to be this person. I did not know any spoilers going in, but like, I was getting a vibe. I was just getting a vibe, man. Like so I wasn't really surprised. I really wasn't. And, but for me, it was just more, how are they going to bring it home? How are they going to explain this kind of turn? And I felt like at the end of the day, it made sense to me.
It did.
I felt like it made sense.
It made sense. So, other things I loved about this movie. So like, I know some people are complaining, oh, it's too funny. Oh, it's comedical. It's not very serious. When it's serious, but like the humor also works. And
there he is. There he is. That's Ben Grimm. He's the one that said WTF.
What's up, Ben?
On my post about it.
But people are complaining about the humor and the satireness about it. And I'm like, go back and watch the original Scream, and you'll see that movie is, while it's a serious movie and there's intense moments, there's also the tongue-in-cheek there of the characters, them sitting in front of the water fountain talking about Casey Becker and Steve. In this movie they did the same thing. Like the characters are fun and not everything is taken serious, and that's what I appreciate about the movie. It's bringing it back to that 90s era that I love from these slasher movies.
Let me ask you,
okay,
who was your favorite new character and why was it Danica?
It was Danica. It was Danica. I felt like she could be part, like I am like the gay version of Danica. I feel like that's how I would describe myself. Like I'm the gay version of Danica. Like First of all, I want a freaking bougie, like, bridal shower when I get married and look that fabulous like Danica does. So,
Yes. Hey, what's up, Shane? And I'm glad to hear that you
hey,
loved it, man.
Shane, how
And
are you?
Ben, to your point, I understand where you're coming from, but again, I felt like it made sense narratively because they called out multiple points throughout the movie that Teddy's dad, like they're trying to remake Southport, basically. They're trying to make it like a destination town with no bad history whatsoever. And like,
Yeah.
so it also makes sense for what we're seeing nowadays with just like the
Thank you, Shane.
gentrification of certain areas. Like, I mean, I just living near Dayton, whenever you go into downtown, you can see, I mean, there or Cincinnati, for example, they're really trying to make those areas nicer and bigger money areas. And so like I felt like it worked. I mean, it was different. It was definitely a change, and had they not had that, subplot of Teddy's dad and what they were doing to Southport, it would have been more jarring for me, but it made sense. That's one thing I really give this movie credit for, whether you like it or not. Like, I do think that they call out a lot of, they explain most of the things that happen in this movie. There's
They
not
did.
there's
Yeah.
not a lot of like holes in logic where really the only hole in logic for me personally was why these kids would react the way they did when that person they didn't do anything. Like, they didn't hit someone like in the original. The worst charge you get is maybe a misdemeanor for like impeding traffic or whatever. Like, I get freaking out in the moment. I totally get that. But like, that was the one flaw in logic for me where I was like, they didn't do anything though.
Well, they didn't do anything, but the thing about it is, when you're a young adult or a teenager, however they are in this, however old they were at that moment, I mean, they don't know. They don't know if they're gonna go to jail. They don't know what's gonna happen. So, they're like, we got to keep this a secret. I'm glad that they didn't try to repeat what the first movie did with, them hitting a, guy with their car and like trying to drop the body in the water. Like, I'm glad they kind of took a different approach to it. And if you see the movie, it's when you see the movie, I don't want to, give too many spoilers away, but this is not a spoiler. There's a moment after the events happen where, they're like, yeah, we need to go to the police. We need to do this. And they think they're going to go to the police, and it turns out to be something different. And that's what really starts the killings in this movie.
Okay.
So,
And here's the thing, Fachi, I saw your thoughts on it, and brother, I'm giving you some pushback because I just I can't get there with it, man. I feel like uh, Scream 6 was so damn predictable to me. Like,
and
that's
my
not to
thing
say I
about
didn't like it.
I
Like,
love Scream 6.
I love Scream 6, but that third act, I saw that coming a mile away. The only thing I didn't see coming was Quinn because I thought she died. But everything else, I was like, yeah, I could have seen that coming a mile away.
But even the third act of Scream 6, like, I love the movie. Even some of Scream 5, I still love Scream 5, but like the reveal
Scream
of these
5's
killers,
gone down for me. It has definitely gone down for me. Yeah.
like the third acts of those movies, when the killers are revealed, one, it's either predictable, or two, it's like, okay, so why was this your, I don't know, like, it wasn't a natural reason why they would be like, we're gonna go after these people. I don't know. I felt like, I know we did last summer's ending. It was edgy and it made a little bit more sense. There was a story arc there compared to what they tried to do with Scream 5 and Scream 6.
J-Dev, Scream 6 is amazing, despite T. Parker's criticism. I think, Mark, oh my God, that's a hot take for me because you know how I feel about Scream 4. But I kind of get it. I feel like Scream 5 was my Halloween 2018 in the sense of like,
Oh, it was mine and still is. I love that movie.
a lot of people loved 2018, and then as time went on, they kind of soured on it more, and they were like, I feel like I was riding a high. Now, I was never that way. I was not a big fan of 2018 from the very first time I saw
I had
it.
mixed feelings when I first saw it too.
Yeah. But Scream 5 for me was one where I was like, oh my God, this is great. I love this. And then as time has gone on, it's actually like, I don't know. Maybe I was just riding a high that Scream was back, because I feel like Scream 6 clears it in every way. I think Scream 6 is just far better. The only thing about Scream 5 that is superior to Scream 6 is the fact that Sydney is in the movie and Dewey. But like, aside from that, I think Scream 6 is just far more entertaining.
I gotta go back and watch them. It's been a couple years since I've seen them, but I mean, I love them both. I'll say this straight up, like Scream 4 is
Damn,
my
Davey. Davey says
What?
Scream 4 is his favorite sequel in the franchise. Well, you're not alone, brother.
There you
You're not
go.
alone. We got some Scream 4 lovers in here right now.
I mean,
Rudy's one of them.
I'm gonna say this. I agree with Christina. I think Scream 4 is definitely my least favorite too. I've always had mixed feelings with that movie. Like, there are things I love about it,
A gallon
and
of
then
milk
there
in
are
a
things
car.
that I think are kind of meh about the movie.
Yeah, Scream 4 for me it's my least favorite Scream movie, but that's not to say that I don't like it. I've gone
No,
over this,
I really
you know,
enjoy it.
yeah,
It's
I mean,
a
I've gone.
strong franchise.
It really is. It's just like Evil Dead for me. It's one of those series where it's like I could
They're
pop
not a
in
bad
any of
movie.
those movies, yeah, and I could enjoy myself. Like I could. I'm not as animated about Scream 4 as Christian is. We went back and watched that movie together, and he was like, no, not
Scream
for me.
4?
Yeah.
Yeah. I will say this, Scream 3, underrated. Like, that is one of my favorites. I think it's my third favorite of the franchise, to be quite honest. Like, Scream, I think it goes for me like this. Scream 2, they go back and forth. Scream 3, maybe Scream, I'm gonna say Scream 5.
No, I
Scream
didn't,
6,
T.
and Scream
Parker.
4.
No, I didn't, you bastard. No. Now, granted, I haven't watched Scream 6 in over a year, so I am due for a rewatch, and I will probably do that right before 7 comes out. But again, you know, I don't even like to, you know, I'm playful about it sometimes, but I really don't have any issue with anyone's opinion on any of the Scream movies, because like
No.
I dig them all mostly. Like I think they're all solid at worst.
And I'll be truthful too, like with I Know We Did Last Summer, while I love the ending, if you didn't love the ending, I kind of understand, because it's one of those endings that, yeah, you're going to love or hate it. And I can understand it from the character's arc that they go.
See, my issue with
Scream 3, love Scream 3.
I love Scream 3 as well. I don't care. No, Scream 3 and 4 back to back do not mesh. Absolutely not. Wildly different movies.
No. Scream 3 is, I fucking love the opening of sorry, I'm cussing. Scream 3's opening is one of my favorite openings. Like, I love it. I think it's super intense, you know, and just so good.
See, good. And I don't disagree with you in principle here, Dave. Like, Davey, I really don't. Like, I just feel like Scream 4 was, I don't know if I want to say it was a little ahead of its time, I would say. You know, it's Wes Craven has like this thing for that, because New Nightmare was the same way. It was a little bit too ahead of its time. I love the commentary in Scream 4. I absolutely do. And I know I am in the minority here, and it's totally fine, but I just can't get behind Emma Roberts in that movie. I can't do it. I love when she like beats the shit out of herself. That is great. Full dedication to the role. But the monologue is just, it's so over the top for me, where I'm just like, and I just feel like Charlie being the secondary killer, he's so forgettable. He's so like, he's just a nothing character. Granted, a lot of the Scream movies are getting to that point where like the second killer usually is just like, whatever, who gives a shit? But like, I don't know. I didn't feel like that really started until Scream 4, because I like Stu and Billy are great. You've got in the second one, you've got Mickey and Mrs.
Debbie
Loomis.
Salt, one of the best, if not my favorite killer in the franchise.
They're great, and then Roman's great in the third one. So
Roman's awesome. Yes.
Even if you like Emma Roberts in 4, and I know a lot of people love Emma Roberts,
I don't like her in 4. I don't like the reveal of it.
You've all got to admit you've all got to admit that Charlie is just a nothing burger. He's a nothing burger. And it's just like, he's just there. And you're just like, cool, great. And I would say the same thing about Scream 6. Like Ethan, who gives a shit? Like, he's just there. Quinn actually brought some character in that final act. I was like, oh shit, she's kind of nailing it here. But like, he was just a nothing burger. And then in Scream 5, I like, God, I'm totally forgetting her name. Is it Amber?
Scream 5, yeah, Amber.
Amber, she's chewing the scenery.
But she's such a predictable.
But she's chewing the scenery. I love her performance in that moment. And then Jack Quaid is just so like, whatever. Like, so I feel like it really started with Scream 4, where we really started to go off the deep end with the killer reveals, in the sense of like, yeah, we've got a strong one, or a mostly strong one, but then we also just have like a meh, whatever. They're trying to recapture that Billy and Stu. I just don't think they're ever going to recapture that. They're not.
I mean, I think the last great ending, killer reveal ending is Scream 3. And that's why, like, you know, if they had not done 4, 5, and 6, I would have been like really happy with how Scream 3 wrapped. I love the ending. I love, you know, Sydney looking outside the door and realizing it's over. Like that.
Yeah, but I gotta admit, Justin, I love Sid and Scream 4.
I mean, I want. And
she's way better in 4 than in 5. I think. Oh,
she's better in 4. Yeah, she's better. I mean, I mean, despite like Scream 4 being my least favorite, I really enjoy it. But I think like Nev is awesome, and I love Kirby. Like, she's one of my favorite characters in any of these movies. So
yeah, Dylan. By the way, Thanksgiving 2 is still happening. The LA wildfires, they were actually about to start production, and the LA wildfires displaced a lot of that. It kind of threw everything out of whack. So that got delayed, but Eli Roth spoke about it at a convention. They're still going to do it, but yeah, it's not going to be this year, which sucks because I really wanted to go to the theater again weekend of Thanksgiving to see another Thanksgiving horror movie, because we don't have enough. I love
that movie. I mean, I rewatched it this past November. I'm like, this movie, while I loved it the first time, I think I loved Thanksgiving even more. I was like, this movie's a blast.
Awesome. It's a blast.
Such an awesome movie.
I saw it twice in theaters. I mean, it's
love that movie. Another one I loved was Hard Eyes. Like, I thought Hard Eyes was awesome. So, like,
hey, what's up, brother? How you doing?
Bring back the slashers. What's up, Justin? What's up, buddy? How are you?
Here's Hard Eyes was fun.
Is it Lone Colby?
Lone Colby.
What's up, dude?
I also saw some rumors that, and obviously you know how it is with friggin' Scream and its rumors.
Yeah,
like, there's only so much that you can actually like. Don't invest too much time and energy in Scream rumors, but there are rumors that they're going to address where Kirby and Sam are, apparently.
Well, good. Yeah, that's like
awesome. There's going to be mention of why they're not part of this story, which I feel like you have to do that, because you can't just have 2 movies with these characters. Well, Kirby was 5, or 6, but you can't just like drop them, especially when you're bringing back Mindy and Chad. Yeah, there's got to be some kind of mention.
You gotta mention them. I want a Hard Eyes sequel. Like, I loved it so much. I thought the movie was fun. Like, this is the horror that I love watching, is like the fun slashers, like old school stuff. You know, I like the A24 stuff. I like the serious, like, dark stuff, but bring on a slasher any day, and I'm so happy with it. So
yeah,
I love that.
Yeah, I really liked I really liked oh my God, Sarah, you've got to watch Thanksgiving.
You have to.
Hard Eyes, look, I really liked Mason Gooding in it. I really liked him. I'm actually really growing to like that guy. It was Scream 6 where I was like,
he is a fine man.
I like this guy a lot. But my thing is like, and I loved The Killer. It was a fun movie. It wasn't something that I necessarily was like, I need a sequel to it, but I enjoyed myself well enough. And absolutely not, Nick. You know the Browns are going to suck this year. We may not be very good, but y'all, buddy. But yeah, it's so, and I don't think it made a ton of money, did it? Hard Eyes?
No, I don't think it did, but I think it made profit. Like, it made its profit back. But let's see, how much did it make?
Hard Eyes was made on a budget of 18 million and it made 33.1.
Okay,
So
I don't know if it made its budget. It probably didn't. You know.
It probably very closely came to breaking even. If not theatrically, I'm sure VOD made it break even. It didn't lose them money, but it didn't really make money. So I don't think you'd get another one.
Yeah. Which, if they don't do it, I'm fine with it. I'm more excited. And they haven't said too much else about it, but I'm looking forward to them doing another My Bloody Valentine. I know Jason Blum's doing it and the Blumhouse team, but I'm excited to see that because that's I love the original movie and I love the remake. So
yeah, Jason
I
Blum,
love the character of Harry Warden.
He's starting to tease Blair Witch as well. Obviously, what was it last year? We got the announcement that they were going to be doing a reboot, and of course, the internet melted down because you just hear the name Jason Blum and reboot, and everyone's like, "Oh my god!" Never mind the fact that we've been over this 1,000 times. Blumhouse has more good movies than bad movies. I genuinely just think people remember the bad ones, so they're like, "Oh, but they made this one that was terrible," and it's like, yeah, and they've also made like how many good ones? Like
exactly. I mean, come on.
It's just not a fair. It's not a fair way to look at it.
I embrace it. Savoy, I got this from Walmart, so they have a new line out there. So I got a Scream Face one and I got a Chucky one, and this. Bring back Jensen. Oh yeah.
And no, you guys are right. J-Dev and Davey, you guys are right. Kirby definitely didn't necessarily fit the plot of Scream 6. I still feel that way, but I liked her in it.
I think it was the writing. I think it was the writing of her.
Well, yeah. They wrote her in to bring a legacy character back, but I just don't think it really worked in that movie. Having said that, I think Hayden was good in it. I do think Hayden was good. She brought enough of the Kirby flair that she had from 4. Her simple little moment with Mindy when they're talking about horror movies, I liked that a lot. That was a nice, like, endearing moment. But yeah, they definitely kind of forced her into that movie to give us another legacy character. And I think it was because they were like, oh shit, we killed Dewey last time.
Yeah.
Let's bring Kirby back. And it's like, yeah, okay, but whatever,
Yeah. I mean, I agree. Like, I think Kirby could have been written better in it, but like you said, they wanted to throw that legacy character. And you also got to think about it too. Like, when Scream 6 happened, like when it originally happened, like they were close to getting Neve, and of course all that stuff happened, and they had to put in a legacy character. So Kirby was, Sydney's replacement. So
yeah, pretty much.
As Nick called for,
it's never gonna happen,
sequel.
Sam. That's triple feature, by the way. You remember triple feature? That's Sam, triple feature.
What's up, Sam?
He will not stop about the 31 sequel.
I love 31. It
is. Spirits are gonna start opening very, very soon, y'all. Very, very soon. Of course, I'm excited. Hell yeah, I'm excited.
Course. I agree, Al. We need a sequel.
All right, so. Justin.
Okay.
I want to ask you, and I want to ask the chat. I want everybody. No, Sarah, I'm not over the sequels yet because I really liked I Know What You Did Last Summer. So no,
I'm not over it until they make a really awful one, which I have not seen it.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2022. Not very good.
Bullshit. Sorry about my language.
It's not very good.
Ball. I rewatched it last year and I love it.
This is what we need. This is what
I do want that, but we're waiting too long. We need to get that stuff made.
Okay, but Justin, I want to ask you.
Okay.
What is the horror film yet to release this year that you are most looking forward to? And you guys in the chat, let us know too. What one that hasn't come out yet are you like, I cannot wait to see this one? Because I can tell you mine right now.
What's yours?
Frankenstein.
Ooh.
100%. Loved the trailer. Can't wait.
Oh, dude, that's so tough. I got to think about this. I had it in my head.
Everybody's saying Weapons. That's next week, y'all.
Weapons is... You know what? Black Phone 2. Hell yeah, that one right there. I mean,
yeah, I am excited for that. But dude, Frankenstein, I feel like is just going to be. I know
Frankenstein's amazing. It looks amazing. Jamie, what's up?
Oh,
I want
shit.
Hellfest too.
No. T. Parker's right. It's Silent Night, Deadly Night. I agree. Frankenstein's second. I cannot believe that slipped my mind. Look, Rowan Campbell as Billy. Yes. Give me that.
Oh yeah, I'm down for
my
that.
veins.
Yes. I am. Yeah, I'm down for that. What was I gonna say? You know what? I don't see anybody mentioning it, but Conjuring 4, like I'm stoked for that. Like, oh, I'm stoked for Thank you, Michael. And I'm gonna tell you this.
Oh no.
I'm looking forward to it. Let's be optimistic about Strangers Chapter 2. If it sucks,
it looks better. It looks better.
It does look better.
And Rennie Harlan did say they went back and did reshoots after the response to the first one.
So we'll see. I mean, we'll see. Jamie, I miss you. It's great hearing from you, my friend.
Hey, Jamie. Okay, so people are talking about The Conjuring. You mentioned The Conjuring. I just want to say, I really do like Rowan Campbell. I love Rowan Campbell. He's fantastic.
I do too.
T. Parker, I saw you post earlier. I literally saw it before I got on here. The announcement that Netflix is doing a series with Rowan Campbell and Josh Hartnett. And I'm like, can't wait. Don't even know. They don't have a title yet or anything. They just gave like a brief blurb of what it's going to be about. Can't wait. I'm there. But
I'm stoked for Silent Night, Deadly Night, by the way. I think this is going to be the true sequel.
We need more Christmas slashers. So
I agree.
But here's the thing, Justin. I made a video earlier this year about my most anticipated horror movies of the year. And number one was The Conjuring. And because of the fondness that I have for The Conjuring and The Conjuring 2, The Conjuring being the scariest movie theater experience I've ever had at this point, almost 31 years old. And then The Conjuring 2, I feel like being a better overall movie. I think the first one's scarier in my opinion, but I think the second one, there's just something about that movie. Like it just hits me in every area that it needs to. Yeah. But Justin, I got to be real with you, man. I did not like the trailer. I didn't like the trailer.
See, I loved it. I was like,
it looked like an over-reliance on CGI scares because, of course, they brought back Michael Chavez. I don't understand why, because
I don't get that either. That's probably my downfall with it.
It was not scary, and I don't know why you bring this guy back. It's a good movie. The Conjuring, The Devil Made Me Do It. It's the best story of the three. Best story of the three. But it's not scary at all. It's not scary.
I agree with you with that. It's a missed opportunity. I don't know why James Wan is so like against, I don't want to do another one. And I'm like, James, it's the last Conjuring movie of the 4 films. Like, you need to come back and do this. Like, you began this, you need to finish it. And that's my only downfall. So I'm not hyping myself up too much because, again, Michael Chavez, I'm split with the guy. But I'm still excited. I thought the trailer looked really good. I was excited.
Well, you trust me. I'm in the minority here. A lot of people really liked the trailer, and I just wasn't one of them though. I don't know what it is, but Savoy, The Perks of Being a Wallflower, has a fantastic cast. Don't forget,
I love it,
Mr. Paul Rudd, and Ezra Miller before Ezra Miller went insane.
He's great in the movie. Like
in the movie, fantastic.
He's one of my favorite parts of the movie.
Yes. But it's a fantastic movie. I've also read the book. That is one of those movies that still, every time I watch it, hits me in the feels. I
cry every time.
Great
every time with that movie. It's very, very emotional.
Yes, VHS Halloween. Everybody's talking about VHS Halloween. Are you caught up on the VHS movies?
No, I've never been like too crazy. Like I watched the first.
No, you're crazy. You're definitely crazy.
I'm crazy and insane.
Yeah,
but I'm not like,
insane in the membrane. Yeah, well,
insane in the membrane.
Five Nights at Freddy's highest grossing horror of the year.
That kind of came out of nowhere.
I'm gonna say no.
I think it's gonna be like a Megan 2.0.
No, it's gonna make money because there's such a freaking fan base for that, and I get it. And the first one made, I'm looking right now, it made 297 million.
Awesome, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Sinners. I'm gonna agree. Sinners made almost 400 million.
Yeah, I think that's gonna be the highest grossing horror movie.
And the rule of sequels is that you normally, in this day and age, you normally make a little bit less with your sequel.
You do.
So yeah, I'm gonna say Sinners is gonna take the throne. It's gonna keep the throne.
I think it's gonna too.
Which Sinners better get nominated at the Academy. I'm just going to say Best Picture. I feel like it deserves Best Picture, at least a nomination. Michael B. Jordan deserves a nomination, 100%. The soundtrack, the music deserves a nomination. I mean, it better get some noms. That's all I'm going to say.
Christina, I'm with you. I've never seen Five Nights at Freddy's, so I heard like it was like you had to play the video game to really love it. But Sarah's saying I love the movie and never played the game.
Sam, sometimes, man, I just Sinners was one of those movies, man. How
much did Final Destination 2 make or Bloodlines make?
270, so it's 267, 276 million.
It's probably going to be the second highest grossing horror movie.
I'm going off dome here. Hold on, let me look. I'm going off dome. Might have been 278, 285. Okay, 285.
Christina, I know Ryan Coogler said he is not interested in making a Sinner sequel.
No, he's not. Warner is, though. That's the problem. Warner wants.
I mean, they could do it.
Yeah, and he does. I pray to all that is holy that they don't, because
they don't need to. I mean, it's perfect the way it is.
No, not everything needs to be sequelized. You've got good arguments against Sinners. Maybe in your head, Sam. I love you. Oh, don't worry, Davey. I'm about to talk about that one.
Thank you, Jamie.
I went and saw that last night. Yeah, I want to. No, Sinners doesn't need a sequel. It doesn't need a prequel. It doesn't need a series. It doesn't need anything. It was one of those movies where when I'll make a case for a sequel is when I walk out of a movie and feel like there's more to say. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Not yet.
I agree.
Not yet. He does not have the rights yet. I believe the deal was after God, I can't remember what the time frame was, but he does not own all of the rights yet. And also, if Warner pays him enough, they can get him to just agree, okay, I'm not going to be a part of it. I'll be a producer, but I'm not going to write it. I'm not going to direct it. Y'all do what you're going to do. And I hope they don't do that. But when I make an argument for a sequel, it's when I feel like there was more that could have been said. I feel a little like, oh man, they left this hanging. This could be answered. This was one of those movies where when it was over, it felt like a beginning to end experience.
I agree with that 100%.
I didn't need anything more. It gave me everything.
Yeah, that's exactly right. I want to real quick just say like 2 horror movies that were mentioned that I loved this year. 28 Years Later, I thought it was awesome. It might be my favorite horror movie of the year. I don't know yet.
I remember seeing your post about that. I knew you were really high on that.
It could. I mean, it's a tie with probably I Know We Did Last Summer.
I thought it was good. I wasn't in love with it. I thought it was good. And it's probably my favorite 28 film.
Oh, it's mine.
It probably is.
Far.
What's up, Michael? $4.99 super chat.
Michael? Thank you,
I know you love Rob's H2. My opinion on Rob's Halloween films is the first one, the theatrical cut, and second one, the director's cut. Don't apologize for being off topic.
Don't apologize.
Absolutely
We love Halloween. We talk about it. We breathe it. We sleep with it.
Here's my thing, Michael. I'll even go one step further. I think the director's cut of both of his Halloween movies are the superior version, except for a scene in each one. I hate the ending of H2. I do not like that ending at all. It makes sense narratively because Rob wanted to kill everybody off. He wanted it to be as nihilistic of an ending as possible. Get it?
Yeah.
Not for me, though. But everything else they add in there, you get more fleshed out between Laurie and Annie's relationship. You get more of Michael having these visions. I think it makes the movie stronger. And in Rob's director's cut of the first movie, makes it stronger. You get more stalking scenes. You get more in that version. But I hate the breakout scene. Scene. Not even just the context, like the matter. You know, the subject matter, which is not something I like to watch. But it's furthermore. It's how it plays out. It's just so unnecessary. Like, why would this even take place? Why is this happening? Like, this is literally just to find a way to get him out of his room. But like, we couldn't have thought of something better. Like, We couldn't have
Yeah,
thought of a better way to get it out of his room. Like, I don't know.
I'm not a fan of either director's cuts of the Rob Zombie movies. Rob Zombie's Halloween 2, the director's cut, I prefer his first Rob Zombie's director's cut, but if I'm watching the movies, I'm honestly watching the theatrical cuts. So
yeah, no,
I'm not seeing Bring Her Back yet. I'm not seeing that one yet. I wanted to say Clown in a Cornfield. Have you seen that one? That was pretty great.
I saw it in theaters. I liked it. I feel like it needs to go more heavy into the R rating if they're going to make a sequel. Personally, it felt a little too teeny bop for me.
Yeah, but
and it was R rated, but it didn't really feel R rated. So
I agree with that. What about Until Dawn? Did you watch that one?
I didn't see that yet. It's on Netflix now. I actually planned on probably watching it this weekend because everybody's told me it's fun. Yeah,
it's fun, and I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed that one.
Yeah, what Rudy says here about Bring Her Back. Look, I'm going to say this. These directors are kind of reminding me right now of Ari Aster in the sense where I feel like people are putting them on a pedestal that I don't know if they should be on yet.
It's too soon.
And Ari Aster is clearly showing that because his last 2 movies just did not resonate with audiences, whether you like them or not. They just didn't.
love Talk to Me. I haven't seen the other one yet. Are you talking about Ari Aster or are you talking about?
Well, I'm talking about both, but I was using him as comparative. But the thing about these directors is I feel like Talk to Me was it was decent. Definitely felt overhyped for me. And then but Bring Her Back I thought was better than Talk to Me. But still, I felt like I've seen a lot of movies. Yeah, it just didn't feel all that original to me. And it didn't scare me. It didn't really get under my skin. A lot of people were like, oh, it's messed up. It's really going to shock you. There was one scene that had to do with a knife being chewed on that I actually kind of winced at. Everything else, though, I was just like, I just don't really get the hype. Sally Hawkins was fantastic in it. I mean, she's great in that movie. And I liked it. I think I gave it like 3.5. I liked it well enough, but like, I wasn't in love with it. I mean, I don't know. It's just, we should wait. We should wait to put people on a pedestal. Like, give me, like Christian said the other day, give me 5 really good movies. Really good 5. And then I can go, okay, you deserve to be there.
Yeah.
Maybe I don't, Sam.
No, I agree. No, I agree. No, I agree with that. So I definitely agree.
No, Sam said I don't get it. I don't know if I'm the one that doesn't get it. You're the hater of Sinners. You gave Sinners
craziness
a 5 out of 5 or 2.5 out of 5. Sorry, 2.5 out of 5. What on God's green earth is wrong with you? That is, man. When I think of horror movies of the 2020s, I don't know. I don't know, Justin. I think my favorite of the 2020s is X. I think it's X.
Ooh, of the 2020s.
Mm-hmm. I think it's X.
That might be mine. I have to really think about that. The Monkey was great. Yes.
I would say X.
X is like...
And then Sinners.
Still. Yeah. I mean, X is... I really got to think about that, but like X was just... That might be my favorite of the 2020s so far. Like, I just love that movie so much.
Oh.
So much.
Look, Ty West in my mind could do no wrong. Even Ty West's weakest film, I enjoy.
What do you think is his weakest movie?
I mean, a lot of people would tell you it's The Innkeepers. I would disagree. I really like The Innkeepers. I'd say his weakest movie is The Sacrament. You know, it's kind of like...
I think that one or Cabin Fever too.
Yeah, actually, it's probably Cabin Fever too. But The Sacrament's not really a horror movie. It's more of like a play on the Jim Jones thing. And
yeah, that was footage. Okay. That wasn't all right.
It was, but okay. I felt like Ty West. I don't know. It just didn't really feel like Ty West to me. I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? One of my favorites from the 2020s is Candyman. Like I love Candyman. I've been thinking about wanting to rewatch that one again.
I really enjoy that one. Sam, the ending of The Innkeepers, yes, it takes a while to get to the payoff, but man,
I love The Innkeepers.
I loved the climax.
So awesome. Yeah, the climax is great. And I love that movie. Like I I've not seen the roast or the roost, but I love the Innkeepers. Like that's just one of my all-time favorites from
I
the
mean,
2010s.
yeah, I like it a lot. You know, hey guys, a lot of people. I don't know. A lot of people. Hey, the X trilogy isn't for everyone. I get it. I get it.
You know, a movie.
I love X.
What was my favorite movie of last year? I think Maxine was one of my favorites of last year. I loved Maxine. I know like it was divided by people, but I thought that was a great movie.
I can't remember what I put as my number one last year.
I can't either. You know what I did rewatch? Do you want to hear something? So I rewatched. I rewatched and I watched for the first time the Terrifier movies. And love the first two. I'm split on the third one.
Okay.
Like, I don't know. Like I think the third act of the third one went a little bit too far for me. Like I was like, it was great up until the third act. I don't know.
The third act definitely gets weird.
Freaking brutal and weird. Like, but you know my opinion. Like I was not the biggest fan of Terrifier 2.
No,
you know when it came out.
No, don't sugarcoat it. You kind of hated it.
Yeah. I hated the movie. I really hated the movie, and I was like rewatched it. I'm like, this is a damn super fun Halloween-based movie. My favorite still is the first one. Like I think that is still the best of the bunch.
But guys in the chat, don't get me talking about Halloween Ends. Okay, I'll piss people that are watching off. Don't get me.
I can't be canceled, J-Dub. Can't stop me from being canceled.
I love Terrifier 3. I really do. My favorite's still Terrifier 2. I think Terrifier 2.
Terrifier 1.
You know, people can bitch about the runtime, and I'm just like, I don't really care, dude. Am I having fun? Yes. It's a long movie, but there are kills all throughout that movie. It's not like there's an hour portion of the movie where nothing's happening. Like, no, it's fun. I dig the shit out of that movie.
Terrifier 2 is great. Like besides some of the brutal scenes, like I love it. Like I had a great time with it. Terrifier 3 is not a terrible movie. I loved most of it, and then the ending just split me. I was like, I don't know. It would be a hard one for me to go back and want to rewatch that one again because the third act was just tough for me.
I gotta ask Justin about this. Have you seen Superman?
I have. Yes.
What'd you think?
I thought it was good. Solid.
Like you don't want to feel like your heart's cheating on Man of Steel, do you?
No, I'm being 100% truthful. Like I love the guy who played Superman. Like I loved him. I don't know what that was, but I loved him. I thought he was a great Superman. I thought Mr. Terrific was a great character in it. I thought his acting was great. Like the acting overall is great. The visuals are stunning. My biggest issue was I felt like there was too much in it. Like I felt like they had too many characters in this movie, and that here's how I would have done it. I would have made, if there was two superheroes in this movie, I would have done Superman and Mr. Terrific because I think they stole the show. And they should have introduced the other characters towards the end of the movie leading up to something else. Because when I watched the movie, it didn't feel like overall like a Superman movie. I felt like we had a lot of characters in this movie that they were trying to focus on, and it needed to be more of a Superman movie, being that it's his first time playing Superman, and we need to, get used to him. I just think that there was just too much going on.
I think for me, I will just say this, because I don't want to get too long-winded about it. But gripes aside, and there are gripes with it, I gave it 4. It's not like an all-time masterpiece for me.
No, I mean, but it's good. Like I'll own it. I'm gonna watch it again. So
yeah, I really, really enjoyed it. My thing with it is, biggest takeaway for me is, even if you have gripes, that is Superman. that is the character of Superman in his original incarnation. That is how that character should be portrayed. That is how that character should be written. And in my opinion, in the third act, when he gives that monologue to Lex in Lex's tower about being human in the theater, that was the moment where I was like, this guy's Superman. Like, I'm not even kidding you. I remember vividly sitting there watching that unfold. And in my head, I was like, yep, he sold me. He sold me right there. Like, I was liking him, well enough. And then that moment happened. And I was like, yep, okay. I get now. Sure. We need to flesh out this world a little bit better and some of these characters. And there's definitely things to tighten up. 100%. I had gripes with it too.
That's my issue. That's my only issue with it. It's a good movie.
But that is Superman. David Corenswet's portrayal, that's Superman. And so
there's so many other great Supermans out there.
But I'm not saying he's the only Superman. I'm simply just saying, based off of when that character was created, the kind of character that Kal-El is and what he stands for and who he is, I think that David Corenswet nailed it. I think he nailed it.
I mean, David's great. I loved him in it.
I had no issues with David whatsoever. It definitely had some MCU vibes at moments to it. You could definitely tell that James Gunn directed it. I'm not an MCU fan, so like the moment when they're in like the other dimension and they're going down that like river of whatever the hell that is.
That's my issue. Like I was like, what is with all this stuff? Like I don't want this. Like I get why he's doing it. Sorry, I interrupted you, but like,
no, you're good.
I get why he was doing it because that's his trademark, James Gunn's trademark to do stuff like that. But I'm like, I don't want it in a Superman movie right now. Like I'm here to watch a Superman movie, begin his Superman, franchise, start off with just a Superman movie. Don't introduce all this wacky stuff right now. Like
I'm already going to say it, Mark. Pattinson is my favorite Batman. He is my favorite Batman. It's my opinion, but I feel confident in saying after this trilogy is done, most people will agree he's the best Batman. Once the trilogy is done, I think that will be the majority opinion. I really do. Not everybody's there yet, but I think by the time the trilogy is done, I think people are going to be like, yeah, because I think he's the best. I think he's the best actor to ever play Batman.
I'll tell you, I love the movie. So like, he's a great Batman, like for sure. I was going to say my favorite thing about Superman was Superman's bum. When he's laying in the ground, I said, look at that red ass.
Oh, I'm sure you did.
Just kidding. I liked a lot more of it.
I know you did.
Hello.
Yeah. By the time the trilogy's done, you will be 50, T. Parker, but it will be worth the wait.
I'll be 80.
Hey, well, they approved the script. It got approved.
I saw that.
So we know it's going to start. I think they said their shooting starts in January, with location scouting taking place this fall in London and the UK and stuff.
I'm
so
excited.
As soon as cameras start rolling, it'll really, really get it'll really get real. Things will get real.
What were you gonna say?
I did not like Batfleck at all. I
thought he was great. Like,
and it's not Ben Affleck
as a Bruce Wayne. I loved him more as a Bruce Wayne than a Batman.
Yes, he's a good Bruce Wayne. I will always maintain. Christian Bale, I hated the voice. I hated the voice.
Don't be dissing
so
my
much.
Christian Bale.
He was my favorite until Pattinson came around.
Oh,
and
okay.
I was like, okay, Pattinson's my guy. But I don't know. Batfleck, I just don't think they fleshed him out well enough. Ben Affleck's a great actor, but he kind of got second build in a lot of the movies that he was in. And I don't know. I hated that suit, dude. It was so clunky.
I love this. Are you talking about Batman or Ben Affleck suit?
Yeah, I hated it.
I loved his suit.
No,
I was like, yes, but he was a better Bruce Wayne than a Batman. Like I thought he was. What's up, Gabriella? Sorry.
And what's up, Gabriella? By the way, Michael Keaton was fantastic in The Flash. fantastic in the Flash.
He was fantastic in the Flash, and he's my Batman. Like,
I just rewatched that again like 2 weeks ago for the first time since theaters, and
was it
when
still hold up? I've only seen it once in
yes,
theaters.
yeah, when it was over, I actually texted Christian because he never ended up watching it. He said he wanted to because Keaton was in it, and I was like, "Look, man, I got to be honest with you. The Flash is still good. Like, it's a good movie. It's not great. It's a good movie.
I thought it was great. I
really like it. Like, I think Ezra gives a really good performance in the movie.
He does, yes.
Sasha Kaye is great as Supergirl. Michael Keaton's fantastic as Batman. Like, I think it's a good movie. Like, it's a good movie. It's a shame that was the end, really, for the DCEU because that was a good movie. I don't think it should have flopped.
I don't think it should have either. It still stuns me today that it flopped. I think the reason why it flopped is Ezra, but like Michael Keaton was amazing in it.
It's not just that, Justin. I got to be honest with you. None of these DCEU movies in recent years had made any money.
Well, you know what it is, and if you want me to be brutally honest, can I be brutally honest right now?
Hit me.
I think it was James Gunn. I have nothing against James Gunn at all, but I can't remember which movie came out first, but like when he announced that he wasn't going to continue on with these characters, people were thinking, why are we going to go see these movies and spend money?
Well,
if they're not going to invest the time in continuing on, like
certain characters. That was the thing. He left the door open for Aquaman. He left the door open for Blue Beetle. He left the door open for Ezra. And he said it all depended on how those movies performed. And in James Gunn's defense, I will give James Gunn actually credit that he marketed the shit out of Blue Beetle and The Flash. He tried to get people to go see those movies. He talked about how good those movies were because I think he did want to keep certain actors in the role because they were really good in the role. And of course, he wanted to make money. He was now the head of DC, even though those weren't his movies. He was now profiting for them. Of course, he wants to make money. But I mean, let's be real. In my opinion, it had not. I don't put any blame on James Gunn simply because Justice League was one of the most expensive movies ever made, and it lost.
Well, the reason why Justice League bombed though was because they fired Zack Snyder, brought in Josh Whedon, and messed with that movie so much. And
but see, there was no
faith with that movie.
This is a good point. The last true box office hit for the DCEU was, but my point to that though is to say the merger didn't happen until when? 2022, 2023? There were multiple DCEU movies before James Gunn was in charge that didn't make money at the box office.
Well,
I mean, they just didn't.
Well, I'll say this. I'm not trying to argue with you, but like Birds of Prey, if you think about that, Birds of Prey happened. It failed because one, I don't think people were ready for it. Two, I mean, it like a month later, COVID happened. Sorry, I know people don't.
Yeah, they shouldn't have dropped that into theaters.
And it was a February release. I'm like, what the hell? Yeah. Like, I don't know why that was a February release.
You want someone to blame. And I've seen memes about it recently, and I'm kind of kidding, but I'm kind of not at the same time.
Well,
I think The Rock owns some blame too because
he does.
He came in and was like, "Oh yeah, DC is going to change, and this is going to be the future of DC, and blah blah blah." And it's like, what, dude? Like,
well,
and then his movie flopped. I mean, you know what I mean? It's like, I don't know.
I got to say something to Rudy. I'm not calling you out, Rudy. Try not to. But yes, a horrible thing happened to Zack Snyder's family with the loss of his daughter. However, Warner Brothers was not happy with Zack Snyder. They wanted to go in a different direction, so they pushed him out. You don't have to call it fired. They pushed him out. There's been interviews with Zack Snyder saying that. So
he definitely felt the pressure for sure to kind of step aside. But I think
he wanted to continue. He wanted to do it. He was like, let me finish this. And they were like, no, you need to focus on this, which is fine. But they pushed him out. I'm being brutally honest. They pushed him out. Whole thing.
I'm just gonna say though,
shit.
it was shitty how they treated him for sure. But I'm just gonna say, Batman versus Superman should have been a much better movie.
Batman versus Superman rocks. It rocks, sir.
There's a lot of good stuff in it. There's also a lot of I don't know. I don't did anyone else feel an earthquake? No. There was an earthquake. I don't know. I mean, I get that era of superhero movies was like that was all a reaction to Nolan. All like the Dark Knight trilogy. Like everybody was making their superhero movies darker. The Amazing Spider-Man did that, and then the Amazing Spider-Man 2 went lighter. It got more colorful, more jokey until the third act. But like that was a response to Nolan. Everybody thought we need to make these darker movies. And guys, who produced Man of Steel? Christopher Nolan. Like he clearly had a hand in the direction that Snyder ended up taking. I'm
gonna say something. I gotta say something real quick. Rudy's not being attacked. I was just saying something.
No, so he's messing with you. Shut up, Sam. I
want to throw that out there because I'm not calling Rudy out. I'm just saying this is what I've read and no. So
I mean, look, here's the thing. The Ultimate Edition is definitely better than the theatrical edition, but
it's way better.
You can drive a truck through some of those plot holes. And furthermore, there's a lot about it I don't like. Jesse Eisenberg, love him as an actor.
I mean, he's my least favorite part of the movie, but
Doomsday.
I thought Doomsday was pretty good.
It's just
I'm sorry.
Well, that's fine,
but not sorry.
You don't have to apologize. That era is done now. So it is what it is. That's over and done with. I like Batman versus Superman. I'm just saying, like, I think it should have been better. I mean, I really think it should have been better.
I mean, blame Warner Brothers. So,
I mean, even the Ultimate Cut, though, like it's better, but it's not
a much better cut.
It's much better, but I don't know. I mean, look, we could go all day about this because it sounds like I'm like, oh, you're shitting. Like, no, I like Batman.
I know you're not. I know you're not, but I gotta also stand up for my boy.
I love Man of Steel, but I feel like going from Man of Steel. Greatest. Well, yes, it is, Mark. We don't even need to get there. Yeah, the Amazing Spider-Man 2 is. Yeah, we don't even need to go there.
Don't hate on it. Don't hate on it.
You know, Ben, instead of saying yikes, you can chime in with your thoughts rather than just yikes. I'd love to hear.
Everybody hates on the Martha thing. I'm like, I like it.
It's stupid.
Whatever.
Everybody hates on it because it's stupid.
I think you're a handsome fella, Nick. I think you're great. You're one of my close friends.
Justin,
whatever.
Okay,
whatever.
It's stupid. Whatever. It's a dumb moment. Like it is.
It's silly and campy, but I wouldn't say dumb.
But that's what I'm saying. Did it fit the tone of that movie at all, though? Was that a silly and campy movie?
Yeah, it was. No.
So for that moment to happen in that moment, no less, it's like, wait, what the fuck? I don't know. It's just, that's what I'm saying. And Zack Snyder's Justice League, obviously way better than Justice League. Justice League is a hard movie to watch.
You know, when I watched Justice League in theaters, I was like, I like it. And then I read up about it, and then I watched Zack Snyder's Justice League, and I'm like, I can never go back and watch that one.
Yeah.
It'd be hard.
I mean, I remember watching Justice League. I only watched it the one time, and I was just like, you can tell there is so much missing from this movie. So much.
I mean, and the fact that a majority of it was all
Joss Whedon.
Reshoots blows my mind.
Yeah. It was all Whedon. Like, let's just be real. I mean, all you got to do is watch Zack Snyder's Justice League to see how different those two movies are. Like, they're tonally different, visually different, narratively different. Like, so much is different.
Only great movies, Sarah. What? I mean, I like the Serenity, but I thought the Avengers grew on me. I really love the Avengers.
I can't speak on that. I haven't seen it, so I don't know. But I know a lot of people really liked the first Avengers. A lot of people really liked all four Avengers movies, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
But a lot of people say Infinity War is the best. Is it the best?
Endgame for me. It goes back and forth between Infinity War and Endgame. Like those
Infinity
two movies are
War.
like
Infinity War is the one where like the snap happens right at the end.
yeah, and dude, when I saw that in theaters, I was like, what? And then it ended and I had to wait a whole year. I was like, this is killing me. So
Yeah. I know.
It's so
I'm gonna
bad.
I'm gonna
Infinity
tell you
War and
this.
Endgame.
I'm gonna tell you this, Justin. This is my opinion.
What's up?
I do not think they're going to be able to. I was actually talking to a coworker about this yesterday.
What are you going at?
He's a big Marvel fan. I do not think they're going to be able to recapture the magic of those first 4 Avengers movies with Doomsday. I just don't think it's going to happen. And I think part of that is because a lot of characters that people love aren't going to be in that movie.
Here's the thing, though. Like, I don't. Well, yeah. Sorry, I interrupted you. But here's the thing. I don't want it to recapture Infinity War and Endgame. I want it to be different. And what I love is the casting announcements of those original X-Men characters. Like, who would have thought that they would bring those characters into this universe, like those actors into this universe? Like, that is what I'm really excited about. And I'm looking forward to it. You know,
I'll tell you this, as someone who's not an MCU fan, I am looking forward to Secret Wars because the rumor is that Toby and Andrew are coming back. So
there you go.
I'll go see Secret Wars and not understand what is going on at all. But as soon as I see Toby and Andrew, I'll be like, it was worth the price of admission. That's all I care about.
Yeah.
I mean, that's why I watched the first 2 Spider-Man movies in the MCU before No Way Home. And
I mean,
I thought Homecoming was fine. Far From Home, I do not like. I don't like that.
What?
No.
You're crazy, sir. No, I love it.
I do not like that movie. I don't.
But my favorite was No Way Home.
Well, No Way Home, yeah, for sure. That's not even a question. But I did not like Far From Home. I did not like it.
I loved it. I thought I really enjoyed Homecoming.
Hey, when it's your show, you can dictate the topics, all right? When it's your show. Okay.
Who's talking?
If we want to talk about X-Men, we'll talk about X-Men, and we'll talk about Martha, and we'll talk about
way too much on this thing.
Yeah, we're gonna get canceled, Justin. You can't say the F word.
Oh damn!
I'm fucking kidding.
I know. Let's see. Jake Gyllenhaal was the only good part. What? Rudy.
Yes. What? Yes.
T. Parker, don't agree. I mean, T. Parker.
Yes, Far From Home sucks.
It does not suck.
It's not. I'm not a fan.
It's a great movie.
What do you think about this Social Network sequel?
They don't need to make it. Why are we doing this? Like, why? By the way, I don't like Mark Zuckerberg, so I don't want to invest my time in another freaking Social Network movie. And I like the first movie, but it's not the greatest thing. Like, I'm like, come on. Why are we?
Well, I'm gonna push back a little bit and say that I friggin' love the Social Network. I love it.
It's fine. It's good. It's fine.
Andrew Garfield's great in it. Jesse Eisenberg's great in it.
He's an ass.
No Way Home is just all right, Mark. Oh my!
I love No Way Home. When I rewatched it on 4K, like it probably was like 2 or 3 months after I saw it in theaters. I still had all the feels and emotions that I had when I saw it in theaters. Like that movie is excellent.
Here's the question, Sarah and Justin and everybody else. Are you going to go to the theater to see Spider-Man 2.1?
I would love to. Yeah, I would love to.
I think I'm going to go see it. I also, you know what? I'm just going to say it. Okay. Spider-Man 3 gets way too much shit.
Way too much hate. I really, really enjoy that movie.
Did they juggle too many characters? They for sure did. But you know what? It's a fun movie.
It is super fun.
It just gets way too much shit. Yeah, isn't it Aaron Sorkin? Aaron Sorkin's directing Social Network 2, I believe.
Aaron Sorkin, what did he direct? I now got to look up the name. I mean, why are they making a Social Network 2? I'm sorry. I mean, I like it. Don't get me wrong.
Okay, I'm going to give Ben some credit. He expanded upon this. By the way, Ben, I was just giving you shit. Ben knows. He knows. Villains are as important as the hero in comic book movies to me. The villains in Amazing Spider-Man 2 would be at the bottom of my Spider-Man cinematic villains list. Okay, so I will agree with you that I do not think the villains are great in The Amazing Spider-Man 2. I just don't. The Rhino, just totally forgettable. But I gotta say, the reason why I love TASM 2 so much,
I love Amazing Spider-Man 2
is
so much.
Andrew is fantastic in that movie. That's the best live action Spider-Man suit, period. Argue with a wall. That's the best, most comic accurate Spider-Man suit in live action. Again, argue with a wall. And the love interest and the chemistry between him and Emma in that movie, it is leagues better than anything Toby and Kirsten Dunst had, Tom and Zendaya have. No, I'm sorry. It just is. Kirsten Dunst half the time felt she just felt like she didn't want to be there. Like she just and she didn't. I mean, famously, you can go back. She didn't want to come back for Spider-Man 3. Like she almost didn't come back. That's why they were going to have Gwen play a larger role in that movie, because they didn't think Kirsten was going to come back. She was too good for superhero movies, basically. But listen to me when I tell you that Emma Stone and Andrew Garfield in The Amazing Spider-Man 2, every time they're on scene together,
I love them in Amazing Spider-Man 2.
That shit is magnetic. Like the connection they have. And they were dating in real life at the time, so it makes sense. It plays out on screen. That's not even really acting. And is there a sadder moment in any Spider-Man movie than Gwen's death?
It's sad. It's emotional.
But I'm asking, like I am.
I'm serious. No, I'm very serious. It's one of the saddest deaths in any of the Marvel movies.
That shit sucked the first time I watched it. It sucked. I hated watching that. Knew it was coming. Everybody knew Gwen Stacy was marked for death. Didn't make it any easier when it happened, though. Okay? It was really sad.
I think two of the emotional ones for me is Emma Stone's death, and then also Jean Grey in X-Men 3. Like, despite the movie not being like I like the movie, but like her death at the end of X-Men 3 is it's sad.
Okay, guys. I only watched Deadpool and Wolverine once, so I can't speak to how well it's aged.
Wolverine. I've watched it twice. I had
a blast with it in theaters, Justin. I really did. I had a blast.
Oh, I know you did. No, I'm just saying, like, I rewatched it on Blu-ray, and I was like, this movie is still awesome.
We do need another Raimi Toby Spider-Man. I agree. Look, DC's doing Elseworlds, and people, I feel like we're in an era right now, and you guys in the chat, and Justin, you tell me if you agree. I feel like we're in an era right now where the audience is savvy enough to understand when something is separate from a larger cinematic universe. That's why the Batman Part 2 can still take place. That's why the Joker still happened. Like, you could still have your MCU, but you could also do an Amazing Spider-Man 3, and you could also do Spider-Man 4. And I don't think it would confuse anybody. You already brought those characters into No Way Home. I just don't think it'd be confusing.
You can continue on with them, exactly.
$5 super chat. I might be idiotic. I think, but if I'm wrong, I'm sorry. Peter revealing to Aunt May why Ben actually died is the saddest. That scene does suck too. That scene, and I mean in a sad way. In a sad way, that scene does suck. Yes, you're absolutely right. And I even think that Uncle Ben's death in the original Raimi Spider-Man is sad.
Yeah,
I really do.
That's one of the most heartbreaking ones. Yeah.
Yeah. So, but thank you for the $5 super chat.
Sarah, I'm excited about Tron Ares. I cannot wait to see it.
I just feel like
I love the Tron movies.
I've never seen a Tron movie, so I can't speak to, whether they're good or not. I know they have a lot of fans, but I got to tell you guys, I think it's going to flop. I don't see anybody. I don't know.
I mean, whether it flops or not, like I'm still super psyched for it.
Oh yeah, go see, absolutely. I know there are a lot of Tron fans, and I know that people want to see that come back to prominence, and I just like I don't know.
I would say, and to be truthful though, none of the Tron movies were ever big hits. Like they became cult followings after their releases.
Bingo, right there. Jared Leto isn't.
Yeah, I can agree with that in some areas. I think he's a great actor, but I think they could have picked it better. better person. However, he was attached to this thing for 10 years.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, he was attached to it for a long time. It wasn't like they just cast him like when the movie was announced. No, he was attached to it for a long, long time. But I love Jared Leto. I'm a fan of his acting. So
I'm one of those people. I'm one of the few that actually had a fun time with Morbius. No,
I really enjoyed Morbius.
Guys, it's not a great movie, okay? It's not a great movie. I'll never argue that at all. I mean, even watching it, you can just tell some of the editing, like it was an incomplete film, okay? But I had fun.
I had a blast with it.
I actually had fun with Kraven the Hunter as well.
I really enjoyed that one too. Like
I hated the Rhino in it. I agree with everybody. The Rhino sucked. I hated the Rhino in that movie, but I really liked Aaron Taylor Johnson in that movie.
Yeah, I did too. I mean, I really enjoyed that movie. I really enjoyed Kraven the Hunter.
But that was a universe that never took off. And I think the death knell for that universe, I think where it began was Morbius, but Morbius was profitable. People
it was profitable.
Tend to forget. A $75 million budget made almost $200 million. So it made him some money.
It made money.
The death knell for them was Madam Web. Madam Web was when, and I never saw Madam Web. And guys, the other day I was on Netflix and it was on the home screen. And I watched the trailer or the preview they showed because I almost clicked on it. And I was like, I can't do it. I can't do this. Like, I'm not going to do this to myself. I didn't hear one person say they liked Madam Web. Like, even if they had a good time.
I was not a fan of it. Like, poor Dakota Johnson. I love her. I mean, she's even come and made fun of it afterwards. But, like, you could tell in the movie that she did not want to be there. Like, her acting was like, wah, wah, wah. I mean, it's not the worst thing I've seen, but it's not great.
Yeah.
I know you why. I know why you Aaron Taylor Johnson. Man, no man.
And also, I do have to say though, he's a great actor, but I hated Russell Crowe and Kraven. I hated it.
I mean, I love Russell Crowe, but I was like, he wasn't the greatest thing about it.
No, it was just like
that was a paycheck for him. He was like, I'm going to do this for money.
Yeah, I didn't like the Rhino, but I liked Aaron Taylor Johnson. And you know what? That universe, man, started off so promising with Venom. I mean,
it did.
And it's a bummer because, from the beginning, Justin, after Venom was a big hit, the rumors behind the scenes, and now everybody knows about it, is that they were going to bring back Andrew into that universe and be the Spider-Man for the SSU.
Yeah.
Nope.
I know. But I got to tell you, I love the first Venom, really enjoyed the second one, love the third one. Thought the third one's great.
I liked all three Venom movies. And I'll be honest with you, those were day one watches for me. I was on my honeymoon.
I remember that.
Let There Be Carnage came out. And
it's a great movie.
To my ex-wife, I was like, we're literally in Hawaii. And I was like, we're going to the movies tonight because Venom 2 is coming out. And she was like, okay. I was like, I don't give a shit where we are and what we're doing. I'm going to see Venom 2. And I got to be honest with you. I just the moment at the end of Venom 3 where he says goodbye and you got memories on Room 5. Yeah, I was sad. I was like, no,
it's sad. I mean, it was a sad ending, but I love that trilogy.
Does anybody know if there's rumors of there being more? Not a Venom 4 necessarily, but Tom Hardy continuing on in some form.
I think he can come back somewhere. I think he would.
Yes, it did. It did, Sam. That was the beginning of the end. But we actually both liked it. So no.
By
the way, this isn't, I don't know Chris Stuckman personally, but it was cool to see to see his trailer for Shelby Oaks. I know that he's,
Is there a trailer out there now?
I saw it in theaters before Together last night.
Oh, nice.
I just want to say, though, did not like the trailer. I did not like it at all. It does not interest me whatsoever. I mean, good for him. Dude worked his ass off, and I hope he has
respect for him.
Yeah, hope he has a great career.
Dude, I love his channel. So, like, and I'm, as a critic, yes, you need to review the bad movies, but, like, I'm one that, like, will tell you this. I hate talking shit about movies. Like that is like for me like one of the worst reviews that I can ever do. Like I
Thank
know,
you. He better be in Secret Wars, damn it.
but that's one of the things I hate is like when I have to review a bad movie because when I review when I because I'm honest with my reviews, and when I give out a bad review, it's like you're gonna get what I have there. But I mean, I have a hard time with it.
Look, here's the thing. By the way, Dunn, me not liking a trailer should not at all be your barometer. I've not liked trailers before and ended up liking a movie. I've hated trailers before, or I've loved trailers before and ended up hating a movie. It just didn't do it for me. Maybe it was a trailer. I mean, I don't know. I'll wait to see the buzz on it. But yeah, I don't know. It just doesn't look like it's for me. But I mean, dude, that guy worked his ass off to get to where he is, and I wish him nothing but success. Absolutely nothing but success. You can't put words into my mouth, Sam. We've been doing this dance too long, brother.
I mean, Davey, in some ways, I agree. Like, you have to review the bad movies, but like, for me, I'm like, and I don't really review movies. I mean, I talk about the movies, and I'll tell you, like, if there's a movie I'm passionate about, of course I'll review it. But like, I don't know. I try to focus on the good. I think there's too much negativity.
I think T. Parker's question. I know Justin's looking forward to Freakier Friday.
I'm so looking forward to it, and I think it looks great. So I'm excited.
Yeah, I couldn't care less. That's not negative or positive. I was never. I don't know if I ever really got into the first movie. I've seen it, but it was just, whatever. I'm not going to go check it out, but I think it's really cool that it happened. I know there's a lot of fans of that first movie. So
Weapons looks awesome. I'm looking forward to that. Looks great.
I only review movies when I'm paid. Yeah, I mean, I guess I'll say this, the worst thing that you can do as a movie, and I say this in my reviews all the time, is elicit no response from me. Like if it just happened.
I agree, Allie.
It needs to at least be so bad that I want to just savage.
That's what I'm talking
film.
about. Like, why would I want to shit on a movie?
Well,
like,
no,
I've done it in the past.
What I'm saying, what I'm just saying, like, I don't want a movie to elicit no response. I don't want it to just exist. A movie that I think about that just exists is Night Swim. Didn't hate it, didn't like it. I walked out of the theater and I was like, I wasted an hour and a half of my life. Like that, and that's just how it felt. I want a movie to either piss me off or for me to really enjoy it, because then I feel compelled to talk about it. The worst kind of review you can give is just for like a mid movie where you're just like, yeah, it was all right, I guess. Like, no one wants to watch that. No one wants to watch that kind of review. Like, the passion sells. Whether that's positive or negative, like, be passionate about it. So I sometimes don't do reviews for movies when I think they're just okay, because I'm like, I just don't have the energy to talk about a movie that I thought was just fine. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I agree with you. I'm also that way with like reviewing negative movies. I don't want to be negative with a movie. Like, sometimes I feel like, well, I need to post something because everybody thinks I love everything, but it's not the truth. Like, I tend to stay away from reviewing the bad movies unless I am passionate about it. I will normally not review the bad movies. If you ask me, hey, Justin, what are movies you don't like? I'll tell you, but I try to stay away from that.
Yeah, people mischaracterize that. Justin doesn't like everything. Justin just chooses not to talk about the things that he doesn't like.
Why waste my time talking about the things I don't like?
But if you want to get Justin started on something he doesn't like, start talking about Freddy's Dead.
Fucking hate Freddy's Dead. Like, I cannot stand that movie. Like, there are other movies. But yeah, Freddy's Dead is one of them. So
yeah. Is Together worth watching? Yes, I really enjoyed it. I really did. If you like body horror, it's not as good of a body horror film as The Substance. There's more gross out in The Substance for sure. But
Sam,
Together, he's just messing
he's
around.
Joking. I feel like that's a joke.
But I don't know if that man's ever serious. I'm just gonna be real. But Together is a really, really good movie that I think the best thing I can say about Together, it's not even just like the body horror stuff. It's the best compliment I can give it is simply that it tackles some really, really important themes, like codependency in relationships and complacency in relationships and the fear of intimacy and stuff like that. A lot of it actually really like resonated with me, from previous relationships. So it's just like, yeah, I really, really liked it. It's got a lot to say. It's a really good movie, and Dave Franco and Alison Brie are just fantastic in it. I mean, they're so good in it. And there's a scene where they're like having an argument in the driveway. It was cold, man. If you've been in a toxic relationship to some degree, or a relationship where you've gotten complacent or whatever it may be, there are things in that movie that are going to resonate with you. That you're gonna think back to a time where you're like, oh man, this is very similar to like this moment. So yeah, I did a review for it. I wasn't sure if I was going to do a review for it, to be honest with you, because not a lot of people are talking about it, and clearly because it's not really doing well on my channel. First dud I've had in a minute. But I wanted to talk about it because, like I said earlier, if I feel passionate about something, I'm going to talk about it. I could give two shits about like the views. It's more about like I felt compelled to talk about that movie, so I wanted to talk about it. So I think you guys should go see it. And thank you.
I feel like
member for a month. What's up, brother? Happy Hump Day.
I feel like when I'm harsh with a movie, though, people are like, "What, Justin? How dare you not like this?" And I'm like, y'all wanted me to be honest.
Justin, we're not robots, and anybody that expects us to be robots.
I'm like, you want to be honest with you.
Yeah, but that's the interesting thing for me. The interesting thing for me about being a reviewer or just a content creator in any form is like you can get accused a lot of times of like I don't know, either intentionally trying to go against the grain or
getting
paid. Oh, you must have been paid to say something positive. It's like you can't win. You can't win.
And I'll tell
you watch my videos long enough, though, I'm very authentic. How I feel about something is absolutely how I feel about it. I don't turn the camera off, Justin, afterwards and go, thank God, I fucking hated that movie. I don't want to talk about that.
I'm the same way. And when I'm wrong about a movie and I rewatch something and I like it better, I tell you that too. So, I mean, I will say the same thing. But I'll tell you a movie that I think, and it pisses a lot of people off, but I'm telling you a movie that I think is just average at best. It's an okay movie, is Hereditary. I am not the biggest Hereditary fan. Like, I think it's a good movie. I think I know my favorite Ari Aster movie is Midsommar. That's the only movie out of his films that I love. And I've only seen Hereditary and or Midsommar. I am not a big fan of Hereditary. I think it was overhyped so much. I'm being honest again. I like it, just overhyped.
I'm looking for a video clip. I say this because I love you, Justin.
Shut the fuck up. Do you know what shut the fuck up mean?
No, Justin and I we've gone back and forth about this. He's more of a Midsommar guy. I'm more of a Hereditary guy, but I will always maintain that Ari Aster, I'll give him credit. He has made a movie for everyone at this point in his career, whether you're a Hereditary guy or Midsommar. Yeah. Like he is definitely, but God, man, he fell off. I
agree with that. Like I think he's one. I don't want to diss him as a director, but I think he's one where after Midsommar, like, are people really talking about his movies enough to be like, oh, that's my director right there.
Look, I'm gonna make this argument, Sam. You're right, because it was too long. Midsommar was definitely too long, and we were talking about Justice League earlier, and as much as Zack Snyder's Justice League is far better than Justice League, it's not even close. It didn't need to be 4 hours. They
could have cut it back. I love that movie though.
Yeah, but it's just like, I don't know. There's I see Super Tenor.
I will never be zipped. I'm a gay man who loves movies.
Super Tenor,
never be zipped, never.
You can give Midsommar a chance again. I've thought about it myself. I'm sure I'll watch it one more time in my life. I'm sure I will. but it's a lot to get through because it's a very long movie. And, I just didn't, I don't know. It just didn't work for me.
I agree, Davey. I agree.
No, yeah, you can. You could watch Justice League. Like you could watch an hour and then watch an hour the next day and watch an hour the next day. Like, yeah, I mean, but I watched it all in one sitting. So
I did too. I think I did. Did I? Yes, I did. Yep. The first time I watched it.
Maybe he should have listened to his dad. I'm just gonna say that.
What is Edgington? I mean, is Edgington? Has anybody heard anything about it? Like, is it?
I've heard mixed things. I have mutuals on Instagram. A buddy of mine, Jeremy, Jer Elliott on Instagram is what he goes by. He's an Ari Aster fan, and he thought Eddington was like his worst movie. He was just like, this was so forgettable. Wow. But then I've seen people say Eddington's incredible. So, but that's just kind of the director that Ari Aster is. You know what I mean?
But then some of those are the best directors though, because they make movies that they want to make, and you're either gonna love them or you hate them. But at the end of the day, you're gonna keep talking about them.
Yes, and Sarah with the $5 super chat, the Canuck
Thank
Bucks.
you, Sarah.
Thank you very much. And news from your local Godzilla nerd. They're finally making a sequel to Shin Godzilla, which, considering the ending, it needs a sequel.
Godzilla. Which
they are. Shin Godzilla is great. It was the one before -1. I think it came out in Godzilla 18 or 19.
That was good. I like that one.
But I will also say, though, Sarah, they're also making a sequel to -1, which I am stoked about. So... Yes, but thank you. Thank you for the super chat. I very much appreciate you. Yeah, I mean, you could take chances, Sam, but, sometimes those punches got to start to land, brother. You know what I mean? They got to land. He should have taken the Morbius job. That was the craziest thing.
Was he offered Morbius? Was he really? I did not know that.
I'm pretty sure. Hold on. I don't want to say anything out of class here. I want to Ari Aster Morbius. Was it Morbius?
And by the way, I want to apologize for all the F-bombs. Like,
yes, he was. Stop. You don't have to apologize. I have a far fouler mouth, I promise. Yes, he was offered. He was offered Morbius.
Wow, like that comes out of nowhere. Like, what on earth? Like,
listen, Ben, I'm gonna say this right now. It's funny, but he'd have made a lot more money doing Morbius than he did from Eddington or Beau is Afraid. Just gonna say. So financially, probably would have been a better decision for him. Because here's the problem: when you're a director and you have 2 hits and then you have 2 flops. He's on the razor's edge right now. His next movie is going to decide his career. Like, let's just call a spade a spade. If his next movie flops, no one's going to hire him anymore. It's just not going to happen.
Who is the director? And I feel bad because I loved his first 2 movies, and then his third one wasn't great. Neil Blomkamp. I mean, he was another director. Like, District 9 and Elysium, like, I love those movies. Well, Chappie was it was all right.
I never saw it. I like District 9.
It was okay. And then he did a horror movie that no one saw. That's another director. As much as I love Neil Blomkamp's style, he just what happened? Like, he was going to do Alien 5 and nothing happened there. So
let's see.
That Nolan directed a Marvel movie, right?
Nomadland director.
Hey, I liked Eternals. I thought it was good. Not the greatest.
Also, you had Nia DaCosta. She went from Candyman to which Marvel movie?
The Marvels. And everybody hates the Marvels. I loved it. But I'm so excited because she's directing the next 28 Years movie.
Yes, but
I'm stoked for that.
Oh, that ending.
Everybody hates the ending. I was like, I get where they're going. It's quirky.
Okay.
I'm not holding back. I'm not holding back.
I mean, I don't love District 9 either, Davey. I thought it was fine. Like, I thought it was good, decent, whatever. I've watched it like twice. It was not something I was like, we need a sequel immediately to this movie.
I don't think it's going to happen anymore. But
a lot of people said Death of a Unicorn was a bummer, honestly.
What was that one? I love what's our girl? Jenna
I got-
Ortega. Did anybody see that Weekend movie that she did? The one with the Weekend, like bombed, like really bad.
Yeah, it flopped.
Like I saw the first trailer. It had promise, and then I just heard it was super bad.
See you, Rudy. Have fun at Costco. Get
Bye, Rudy.
buy a bunch of shit in bulk.
Have a great night. You know I love you.
Okay. T. Parker, Christian and I talked about this. I know. I've looked into what that ending is leading toward. But I still think it was wildly out of place tonally for that movie.
Which
even
one,
if
Death of the Unicorn?
No, the ending of 28 Years Later.
I loved it.
Even if they bring it home in the Bone Temple,
I loved it.
They very well might bring it home, and it might all make sense. Tonally, I felt like it was like, oh, what the fuck?
That's what I loved about it. I was like, oh, I love this. What?
Yeah, but it wasn't a what the fuck like a oh my god, I can't wait to see what's next. It was a what the fuck like a what the fuck? Where did this come from?
What the fuck?
Like, here's my thing. 28 years later, I've said it since day one when I saw it. The first half of that movie with Spike and Aaron Taylor Johnson and it being like a coming of age story and dealing with the island that is overrun and like hunting and all this shit, loved it.
Yeah.
Thought it was great. Midway through the movie, I was like, this movie is awesome. And then we got to the second half and I felt like it was two different movies. Like I just just very different movies. That doesn't mean it's not good. I'm just saying very different movies in tone. It was like split into two. And then the end was like, okay, what in the fuck? You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
I don't know.
Well, no, I mean, I'll say this. While I loved it, I can understand why people are like split on it. Like I can understand like why people would be split on it. I loved it though.
I'm glad you did, and you know, a lot of people did, and one of the coolest things about all of it has been people talking.
Yeah, of course.
People talking about like this, you know, this really worked for me, and having that kind of chasm there of people that loved it and people that were on it. Like, I really dig that. Actually, that's really interesting to me. It's really cool to see such a difference of opinion so strongly in both directions. I actually love talking about movies like that. Rob Zombie's Halloween 2. It's one of those movies.
Same. I mean,
very few people are in the middle on that movie. You love it or you hate it.
You hate it. And we're in that side of we both love it. Like that's, I mean, I wouldn't say that's one of the reasons. Well, it is one of the reasons why we became friends. It's like, dude, we both love Halloween 2. I remember when Halloween 2 came out in theaters and the reaction was like so negative, and now more people are loving it.
Well, that's not true, because then it would be fantastic.
Last Jedi is awesome, sir.
Yeah.
Awesome. It's my second
Sarah,
favorite.
you are a unicorn. You are a unicorn, because most people aren't. I promise you, before I die,
You're a beautiful unicorn, and I love you to bits, Sarah.
My goal here, Sarah, is by the time I die, I want you to be like, you know what, Nick? I like it.
You're a beautiful unicorn.
That's my hope. That's my hope. Because my favorite comments I've gotten like over the years I've done YouTube is literally when people are like, you changed my mind on Rob Zombie's Halloween 2. And I'm like, dude, that's awesome, because I've spent hours talking about that movie. So to know that I've had that effect on even just a handful of people, like, you know what? I see it. I see it. I see what you're talking about here.
My comments are like, hey, you're a thirsty glass of cold water. And I'm like, yes. Yes, I am.
I don't know what's going on with Justin. I think he's malfunctioning.
Sorry.
Yeah, it is. It's got to be, Davey. I've met a lot of people solely just because they found me having to do with Rob Zombie's Halloween 2. Something to do with that movie.
I love Rob Zombie's Halloween 2 so much.
Those are some of my best friendships. And actually,
Justin, I know.
I'm going to say this, Justin. It wasn't Rob Zombie's Halloween 2 that endeared me.
Which one was it? Was it Halloween 5?
It was Halloween 5.
Yes, because we both love it.
I've talked before.
I love it.
In the late 2000s, I remember finding that video of you in your hoodie and your long hair.
Yep.
Talking about how you love Halloween 5.
I love Halloween 5. It's
I remember being like favorites. A 14-year-old boy, and I was like, this guy gets it. He gets it.
Hell yeah. I know, like everybody. That's really loud. Everybody just like wants to crap on Halloween 5, and I'm telling you what, Halloween 5 rocks. Long live Tina.
I'll get you there, Joel. I will get you there.
But anyway,
I will get you there eventually.
What is J-Dev? Don't even talk to me, J-Dev. I love you. I love you to bits, but come on. Yes, Team Tina all the way, Allie.
Yeah. Team Tina. It is like the Gone with the Wind. Well, yeah, we normally go an hour and a half, but it's been a while, Michael.
It's been a while. I'm quirky and I'm quirky and crazy, and that's what people love.
Who didn't leave a like? Who hasn't left a like yet? Damn it!
Leave a like.
Like the stream. Y'all kept asking me where. Y'all kept asking me if we were coming back.
I had people say that too. They said, "Are you done?" And I'm like, "We're not done.
No,
we're not.
We're here. Done. So like the stream. What are you doing?"
That's exactly right. That's right.
See, and that's the thing, Davey. That's the thing. You are seeing it happen in real time too.
You're going on the journey. I love that.
You're going on the journey of the best friendships you can make in this community are based off of Rob Zombie's Halloween 2. They just are.
Nick, you want to know? I'm going to be sentimental here. One of my favorite.
All right, see you guys later.
You know what? One of my favorite moments is
what
is like you really made me fall back in love with YouTube back in 2020 when you did your first live stream and I was there. I don't think I had ever done a live stream before. And you had me on your channel and I was like, this dude has made me fall in love with YouTube again.
Was that 2020 or 2021?
It might have been 2021. I think it was 2021. But it was but you really did. Like you made me fall in love with YouTube again. And I've loved this man for a long time. I'm getting my hunker down.
We haven't heard the wedding bells yet, but we're getting there.
Yeah, we're getting there. But but Nick, I'm in all seriousness, I love you. And you've been a friend of mine for a long time.
Justin, goes without saying that I love you too, my friend. And
Thank you.
You were one of the people that got me into YouTube. By the way, so the least I could do is to bring the love back for it that you once had. Like the least I could do was that. And J-Dev, nobody. You did that yourself. I appreciate that so many of you guys have watched for so many years because up until a long time ago, not even a long time ago, recently, I didn't really take the channel all that seriously. I wasn't uploading as regular as I am now. And now that I am, I'm seeing the fruits of that labor. I got over 500 subs last month or in July. Like
that's amazing.
Once I've applied myself more and more, like I'm starting to see the fruits of that, and it's really cool. But
look at that, Sam.
Third, Sam. Third. The Lost River Justin. That's right.
I love that one. I love it. I will take it.
Yeah, it's just, it's really cool. But any one of you guys that are a content creator, you guys do that yourself. Everything you achieve, you do yourselves. Okay. Yeah. I take no credit. I refuse to take any credit for you applying yourself to what you love and reaping benefits of it. That's all you. That ain't me. Are you fucking kidding me? But by the way, I just want to say really quick, Justin.
What's up?
Don't let the people forget. A lot of y'all love Planet CHH, Christian Hannah Horror over there. He has a YouTube channel, partially because he was inspired by me when I was a kid reviewing Halloween 3. He saw that video. Yeah. And he was like, oh man, I need to do I want to do this. I want to talk about Halloween 3. I love that movie as well. So, it's all full circle. It's all full circle.
And I'm at J-Dev through you. I'm at Ken or Buddy Sledgehammer through you. Like I've met some great people through you.
Yeah. Oh, it's been some of my best friends.
Thank you, J-Dev. Jason, I love you.
You want to know why, Jason? Because I used to just peruse YouTube for Halloween franchise rankings specifically. I would peruse YouTube just for that. Like, I need to find someone's ranking. Need to see where they rank these movies. Because I love to see the differences of opinion. I mean,
look at all this love that you are getting, boy. Look at all this love.
Hey, Quentin, again, man. I appreciate that, but that's all you, brother. The love for Halloween was there. You've had that love for Halloween.
We love you too, Brandon. Thank you.
Appreciate you.
But
Brandon.
I mean, I don't mean to be like sentimental here, but
yeah, Justin, he's never one for sentimentality.
I am. Are you kidding me? I'm like a big baby.
I know.
Oh, Sarah, I love you. I brought my country accent out. I love you, Sarah. It does pop out every once in a while. I do have a little bit of a country slang.
A little twang.
Little swang. But I met Sarah in 2009, and then I met you in 2009. Guys, I have been on YouTube for almost 20 years. 20 years.
Ever since you and I started streaming together, I'm sure there's been a few, but I don't remember Sarah missing a live stream I've had. Like, she always pops in, and I
love Sarah.
Appreciate the hell out of it. I mean, guys, look, like this community can be the community. I mean, the community at its worst is very, dog eat dog, kind of competitive and this and that. And I hate that shit, bro.
I don't like that either.
Don't care. You're not going to find me. I'll support my friends. I hope they do well. I would hope the same, I would hope they'd feel the same for me. I just do my thing. And if it resonates with people, great. And if it doesn't, great. It's a hobby. I don't really care.
I do remember that. Yeah. I mean, here's the thing. Like you said, I interrupted you, but I do YouTube for the passion, man. Like I make the videos I want to make. Sometimes they get the greatest views. Sometimes they don't, but
doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
Do you remember my old YouTube videos where they were out of sync and they were like so bad and they were like
Justin, I've been watching your YouTube videos since I was 13, 14.
13 years old.
Yeah.
Yep. My old YouTube video days. I used to have like beanies with like
hold on.
curly hair.
Stop it. I got it. Here we go. This is how long I've been watching Justin.
Okay? Oh, Robert, look at this.
This is how long I've been watching Justin.
How long have you been watching me?
What's up, everybody? Justin, Ryan1988 or Justin back here to do another video for you guys. That was his intro when he was like a teenager. Okay.
That was.
It was word for word. That is what
exactly that.
I remember that. I remember it. And all the people that I look up to, I remember their intros. Piz, it used to be, hey, people, Piz out here. Like it's like ingrained in my brain because I watched these guys back in the days where nobody was editing shit. Like we were just
I'm
putting up a camcorder and we were just like hit record. Oh, it's recording.
Why?
Okay. Like
yours was
I mean it's just,
yours was the camcorder. Mine was do you remember? I don't think they lasted very long, but they were they were laptop notebook pads. And I just remember like the videos being out of sync and you can hear me go, how are you guys? That movie's cool. That was the stuff that I was doing. Sarah remembers that. And then I also had like hey, I'm going to Hot Topic 2000s hair. Like I had the blonde streaks. Like I had all that. I had all of that.
Yeah.
So
that's how you know we're getting old. It's because here we are like reminiscing on like videos from 15 years ago.
I know. Oh, I met Doug Lander through YouTube. I met my buddy Brian Petrowski and through YouTube. He's like one of my best friends. Chicago, whoa. And I married him. And my other best friend. So like
he doesn't mean that they got married together. He means that did you officiate? Were you I
did.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I meant him. I was clarifying that so people didn't think that like you married him. You know what I mean?
I didn't marry Brian.
Yeah.
Brian does say though, if he was gay, he'd go for me. And I'm like, oh, Brian, you straight best friend of mine.
There's Justin's hit of serotonin for the day.
But he, shout out to Brian. I love you, Brian. He is like he's one of those people like you and so many others that like if anybody messes with me, Brian's like, I'm right there with you. Like I am there. I'm there. And Sarah, I still talk to Jamie. So like my friendships stay. Resident Vania. I don't know if you remember Rez, but like Rez, I love you, dude. Like, yeah, these are people that I still talk to today. Like if I don't talk to them every day, like I am texting them, calling them, messaging them, you know. I send
He sends
nudes
me
all the
I
time.
was just about to fucking say that. I was in the process of saying that. I was gonna be like, he sends me nudes. Oh, I send him alike.
I send him pictures of me like blowing him kisses.
Yeah, he'll send me pictures of his toes sometimes.
Just randomly. I know.
Yeah. I've slid into.
I don't ignore you. I love you, Sam.
No, it is true though that sometimes Justin won't see a message and he'll reply like a week later. Like a week later. And it's like, Justin, this was a week ago.
I'm terrible at that. You all have to understand that I am terrible at that. Even my own family. I'm like, oh crap, I meant to message you like a week ago. Like I'm bad at that. I'm like one of those old people that, no offense, that like I'm like, can I talk to you on the phone instead of texting you? Because I'm really bad at it.
He'll call you and be like, hey, I just wanted to chat and like
chat with you.
I make exceptions for a few people, and you know, to talk on the phone with in life. I because I'm not a big phone, you know, I'm not a huge fan of talking on the phone, but there's certain people that I will talk to on the phone.
Same.
So yeah, but look, guys, we've gone 2 hours. We're gonna wrap it up.
And Allie, yes, I am ordained in Illinois. The only place I can marry people is in Illinois.
There you go.
I took 6 months. That's right. It took me 6 months. I'm just saying.
Worth it.
Worth every minute of it.
But look, guys, we love you. And for all you guys that watched along and waited for us to return, we appreciate it.
And I want to say real quick, sorry.
No, go ahead.
I do want to say, like, you all and so many other people that haven't been in here tonight, you all have been so great at like either messaging Nick or messaging me and asking when we were coming back. I do get people, they're like, you made my Wednesdays, and people love it. So I want you to know that, Nick. I want everybody else to know, like, I love this. Thank you all so much. Thank you.
As long as you like to do it, and as long as the people like to watch it, we're never going to disappear forever, guys. Okay?
No.
This show will always be a thing. Okay?
It will always be a thing.
So you never have to worry about that. But look, if you're watching on the playback and you missed the live stream, throw a like on this. Comment in the comment section. Talk about some of the stuff we talked about.
Hello.
I was being a hater of Batman versus Superman. You know,
I was throwing F-bombs around.
Yeah, Justin and I, we were going at it. You know, so. But look,
guys, I still love this guy's face. I still love him.
I don't know why. I don't know why he does, but
I'm gonna send him shirtless pictures after this and be like, "Look at my body."
He will. He'll do it. He's gonna do it. But look, seriously though, guys, like
thank you, Allie. Thank you so much.
It means a lot,
everybody,
to us. All you guys watching, we love y'all. Enjoy the rest of your week, and
go eat some Skittles.
We'll see you next Wednesday.
I don't know what's going on.
I just told him next Wednesday is happening. So
we're doing it next Wednesday. Kisses.
We're gonna do it together.
Is this still live? We're still